And this is what happens next in the iPremier case. Samuelson calls, Bob picks up the phone and tells him that the attack is over at last. He breathes a huge sigh of relief. Bob then asks him to get a team together to find where the attack came from. The companies start sending emails to all their customers to inform them that there was some sort of breach that occurred, and that if they find something not quite right, they should contact iPremier at once. And they also apologize for any inconvenience that they have caused. A day later, Joanne calls up Bob to tell him that the customer's credit data has indeed been stolen, and tells Bob to tell customers to change their password immediately. iPremier then calls up lawyers to ask them what they should do next. A few days later, the media gets information from an unknown source and gathers outside the organization to ask them what the breach was. And following this news story, iPremier's public image was damaged and stock prices plunged.
In our opinion, there are several actions iPremier need to take after this breach. First of all, they need to contract an outside IT expert for their ongoing investigation instead of using their own staff. This is an essential part to make sure to ensuring their credibility with their customers. Secondly, they need to gather all the relevant executives and public communication staffs together to make a response to this security breach. The team should be in charge of handling incoming calls from concerned parties and providing information for those who have been impacted by this security breach. And thirdly, iPremier should notify necessary parties as soon as possible. These include their consumers and their business partners, and also law enforcement. At the end, they need to make sure avoiding making misleading and damaged statements. They need to keep their message simple, honest, and transparent. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Chen. Due to the destroy of the iPremier system, the company can establish a new system. To rebuild a new system, there are following some stages. First of all is an investigation, which we can research the old customers, what they prefer or what they are unsatisfied of the old customers, old system. And iPremier can correct the disadvantages and enhance the part that the customer liked. This is a part what we said, analysis. The following stages are design, implementation, and maintenance. During those stages, the iPremier system should eliminate the security problem, like change the password every 3 months of the internal system that only staff can enter in. This is a function what we can avoid from the attack of the hacker. In addition, the iPremier system can also test the new system. And if there are some defensiveness, the iPremier can change it during those stages and make sure the customer selects the new system when it's listing officially. Thank you.
And thanks, Miranda. All in all, in the future, iPremier should prepare everything to prevent the data breach. For instance, the new system should avoid the issue of the data breach. And when the customer registers the system or the internal staff maintain the system, and all of these things need a password. Furthermore, the new system should correct all the disadvantages that the old system have. And on the other hand, educate the employees about the appropriate handling and the protection of the sensitive data is also important. After that, they also need to fully plan out how they will respond if the breach happens. And because today's media and the business environment demands that the two-pronged approach. And that's all. Thanks for listening.